Blair Valley is part of the Anza Borrego Desert State Park. It is home to scenic views, desert mountains, shrubs, cactus, and a dry lake bed. In this video, my family and I were weekend camping in the valley for a very long belated Father's Day outing. We decided to check out the nearby Pictograph trail that was a 10-minute drive away from our campsite. The beginning of the trail has you navigating through some large boulders, shrubs, and cactus. Dogs are not allowed on this trail, so keep that in mind when you plan a visit. The trail to the Pictographs is 2 miles round trip, but I recommend you continue hiking past the Pictographs for a gorgeous scenic view of the desert valley. The trail may slow you down since it is very sandy and is on a gentle slope. As a kid, I wasn't enthusiastic about the desert. To me, it seemed boring and empty. However, I grew to enjoy the simplicity of the desert biome. It amazes me how vegetation and wildlife can adapt to thrive on very little resources and in extreme weather. In general, desert camping has shown me how very little materials we need to live. Compare that to the fast-paced and materialistic society we live in. It is nice to take a break from the noise and enjoy the simple things in life. Things like running water and shade make a huge difference, which is something we have taken for granted. Here are the pictographs in all their glory. These were painted by the indigenous Kumeyaay people. I have no idea what these pictographs mean, so if you have any ideas, let me know what you think in the comments below. There is also this stone that looks like it might have been used to mill or grind herbs and acorns. It's not much, but it's amazing to see the history of the area we live in, and how simple markings like these can stand the test of time. We decided to continue the trail past the pictographs. It leads to a beautiful scenic view of the desert valley from the top of a dry waterfall, and it only took us about 7 minutes to reach it. You know you're close when you approach this small canyon area. Just take a moment to appreciate the rugged rocks and how the sunlight adds layers of colors and shadow.
Oh, wow.
Here we see a desert shrew run up the rocks. Blink and you'll miss it. And finally, here's our scenic view of the valley below. Be careful of where you step, since the top of the rock is very smooth from the flow of water. This is a very unique view considering you are at the top of a dry waterfall. I can only imagine how this place looks like in the rain. Also, my camera wasn't able to capture it, but you can see some windmills in the distance at the top of the mountain. And here's our final view before heading back to base. So overall, the Pictograph Trail is a very easy and rewarding hike. It only took us about an hour and a half to complete. So the 2 landmarks and an easy trail, it really is a no-brainer to go and check it out. The only downside is that it is far from civilization and you will need an off-road capable vehicle. We were able to access the trail easily in our Subaru. And that concludes the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed tagging along on this journey. If you like what you saw, consider checking out the trail and Blair Valley in general. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to see more videos like this. Let me know if you enjoyed the commentary or prefer the silent ambient videos. I am always looking for improvement. Stay safe and God bless.